Welcome back to American Decades. Sit back, relax, and enjoy as we rewind through the years. If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps keep the content coming. Today, I want to take you on a little trip, back to a time that might feel like a different planet to teens today. A time before phones glued to hands, before social media took over teenage interaction, and before the internet turned everything into a digital experience. I'm talking about teen life in the 1970s and 1980s. It was wholesome. It was wild in the best way. And it was absolutely unforgettable. Let's start with the most striking difference: no technology. No cell phones, no texting, no computers, no Snapchat, no TikTok. If you wanted to talk to someone, you either picked up the rotary phone, hoping their parents didn't answer first, or better yet, you got on your bike and pedaled straight to their house. Back then, knocking on a friend's front door without warning wasn't rude. It was normal. Spontaneity was the heartbeat of teen life. And that bike? It wasn't just a bike. It was your freedom, your escape, your way to the beach, to your best friend's house, to the corner store, or just out into the world. Teens were always outdoors. Rain or shine, they were walking around the neighborhood, meeting up in groups at the local park, hanging out at the mall, or heading to the beach with a towel slung over their shoulder and a can of soda in hand. There was a kind of pure freedom back then. You didn't need to post every moment to prove you were having fun. You just lived it. You felt it. Friendships were built face to face. People looked each other in the eye when they talked. There were no distractions from screens. No comparing yourself to filtered, photoshopped images. Just you, your crew, and the world. After school and on weekends, teens were never indoors unless their parents forced them to come inside. There was always something happening. Roller skating under the sun, sneaking off to climb trees or hike through the woods, playing basketball in the driveway, or just sitting on the hood of a car, listening to a cassette tape, laughing until your stomach hurt. Music was massive, whether it was disco in the 70s or rock, pop, and early hip-hop in the 80s. Teen life had a soundtrack, and it blasted from boomboxes carried on shoulders or from radios with dials you had to twist just right. You didn't shuffle through songs, you committed. You wore out your favorite tape or vinyl because you loved it that much. About the fashion? The 70s were the era of bell-bottom jeans, flared so wide they nearly swallowed your feet. Everything was denim, jeans, jackets, vests. Girls rocked crop tops and tube tops with bold colors and patterns. Headbands and tube socks were everywhere. Guys and girls alike weren't afraid of short shorts, and I mean short. We're talking thighs out, confidence up. Then came the 80s, and everything got louder. The colors, the hair, the attitude. Big hair wasn't just a trend, it was a lifestyle. Teased, sprayed, and proud. Girls wore shag cuts or let their long, luscious hair hang straight with a perfect middle part. It was effortlessly cool, and of course, denim didn't go anywhere. It just got more creative. Ripped, acid washed, and paired with neon accessories, graphic tees, or leather jackets. Fashion wasn't just style, it was expression. But here's the real beauty of it all. Teens back then weren't obsessing over trends to impress strangers online. They dressed to impress each other, maybe to catch the eye of their crush at the arcade or the school dance, or just because it made them feel good. There was no pressure to look perfect, just pressure to show up, be real, and have fun. You see, teen life in the 70s and 80s was simple, but powerful. It was about connection, real connection. It was about freedom, the kind that comes from riding your bike at sunset with no destination, just time to kill and people to laugh with. It was about moments, hanging out with your besties, sitting on the beach with a Walkman, or sneaking out late at night just to feel a little rebellious. Of course, it wasn't perfect. No time ever is. But in so many ways, those decades gave teens something today's world struggles to offer. Presence. Being present in the moment. Living fully, laughing loudly, and not worrying about capturing it all with camera. Life wasn't lived through a screen, it was lived in Technicolor. So what can we take from teen life in the 70s and 80s? Maybe it's a reminder that you don't need a phone to have fun. That the best memories usually aren't posted. They're shared with the people who were there. That some of the most meaningful relationships come from just being together, with no distractions, no filters, and no hashtags. Maybe it's time to put the screens down, get outside, grab a friend, and live a little more like it's 1979 or 1985. Ride a bike, start a conversation, blast some old school music, wear something ridiculous, laugh until your stomach hurts. Because the best parts of those decades, they weren't just about the fashion or the music or the total lack of tech. Well, they were about being young, free, and unfiltered. We hope you have enjoyed your trip through the 70s and 80s. Let us know what other decades you would like to see, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.